My name is Marilyn Schill. Today is Saturday, March 19th, 2016, and the 25th anniversary of the National Quilting Day. I'm telling my quilt story from the International Quilt Study Center and Museum in Lincoln, Nebraska. I am the only daughter of my mother. She had married at 21 years old, and she took a family of 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, and married the father, who was a disabled veteran in the First World War. And she continued to have children. She had 8 of us, and I'm the only girl. And she started this quilt on her own. I think some of the pieces came from her mother and her sister, but I was told they were also flour sacks that were cut into the apple core pattern. She worked on this for many years. I've had it for 40. So the quilt is from 1920 and 1930s. And she did all kinds of crafts. She made rugs from wool and crocheted them together. She did the tatting, and she also did more rugs that were done in a braid. And she did all kinds of tin cans and made chairs and all kinds of minute items for little houses, doll houses. And anyway, she just worked her whole life. We had a radio. We had no TV until 1951, and she always worked in the evenings on her quilts. She made doilies, she did tatting, she did all kinds of items, and they were all just beautiful. She worked for the Beatrice State Home, and the children that were in wheelchairs, she would take crepe paper and they would have a wheelchair parade, and she would decorate all the wheelchairs in crepe paper. She would make them into turkeys and all kinds of animals. And I remember when my brother was in the Boy Scouts, she made a loincloth. He was doing an Indian dance, and she made a loincloth and put a dried pheasant pelt on the front of it and the rear. It was just beautiful. She was very talented.